how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another month in Revolution Fighting Championship. It looks like last month we had an event, did quite well for us. We've still been doing extremely well. We got money to throw around. I'm wondering if at some point I should go to even bigger with this, because we still need to be even to huge. Like if we did, let's see, internet-based advertising. We're talking 1 million, 2 million, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, right there you could do a good chunk, man. We'd only need probably, what, 12 million to get everything up to huge? It might be something worth looking into. I think that might be whatever the next thing is, because I think at this point we're not exactly, child organizations is, attempting a takeover of a business. We can't create our own. Child organization like you can in wrestling. So at this point, it's basically, broadcast media. And at that point, it's just making it bigger. Corporate's pretty much maxed out. The only thing, I'd have to even be 15 years old. And we're not quite at 10 yet. We're at, 7? We've just passed. So we've still got a ways to go before we can even do a Hall of Fame. But we've pretty much maxed out everything else. Let me see here. Absences. There's some 5-dayers coming up. I think we might wait for the full Saturday, and we'll get somebody for those guys to face. So yeah, I believe we've already got our 2. Yeah, since that's an elevation, won't have that. Everything there is pretty much good to go. So yeah, we just need to get that figured out, and we'll get that figured out, I think, after Saturday. Running the same rules as a few years ago. I believe so. I don't remember if I changed anything. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm trying to remember where the hell my... See, I haven't had to touch it in so long. There we go. Yeah, decision, 10-point must. I think I had the decider round still. So the decider rounds are still in there. Strikes to down opponent are legal. I think the soccer kicks... Yeah, I took the soccer kicks away and the stomps to a downed opponent, because I was just going full bore, like, just let them do whatever. But, yeah, at this point, that's... Yeah, I still got it in a ring, still got the deciders, strikes to a downed opponent, referee can separate the fighters. It's a whole... It's elbow strikes to the head. We still have that. But yeah. I think other than that, I think other than that, I took away the soccer kicks. Felt like maybe that was a little too much. It's like, you know what? Might be a bit too violent. Let's get to Saturday. Clean test for Arlovsky versus Barnett. Fedor said he'd be happy to fight Josh Barnett. All right, weigh-ins there. So nothing big going on right now. WEC's got a show. Might have had somebody on my short list. Tomohiko Hori, and we'll go ahead and throw that on there. Let's see, Mike Van, Tim McKenzie. So Tim McKenzie just lost his fight. All right. Other than that, let me see. I think officially, I think officially the 5-day guys should be up now. So that's what it looks like. All right, so let's get this next big event taken care of. Whoops. Oh, God. I forget who I was going to have Robbie Lawler face now. Was it Nick Diaz? Was I going to have that? I had to have. Let me look at his... let me see here. Oh, he's coming back for the first time. Okay, so maybe not face the champ right away. But yeah, Luis Dutra Jr. would probably be the next guy. He's coming off of losing his title, so this probably would have a lot of great implications as far as their ranking fight. So you know what? I think Robbie Lawler coming back, having a shot at the title. Luis Dutra Jr. I think these two fighting for a possible shot at the middleweight title. I think that'd be good, and that'd be a good headliner. BJ Penn, I think, is wanting to fight guys that are at his level, which I think would just be like what, KJ Noons or David Douglas. We can do Noons. Will he face Noons? He'll face Noons here. BJ Penn. Let me see. Is anyone? We got Zhao Roque, and that's about it. That's fine. I was just looking at these guys. Royce. I mean, I don't think we have Royce. No, he only wants to face dudes that are like national level guys. So it's either David Douglas or KJ Noons. I'll give him Noons. That said strong main event, right? Yeah, so I guess we'll make that the main event. Good fight between two guys for a potential lightweight title fight, too. So I think that would officially be... Oh, you know, it should be BJ versus KJ. There you go. All right. So let's see here. We got a lightweight and a middleweight. We got a heavyweight fight. I think we got a probably good heavyweight fight. Ooh. Sylvia Congo. Anybody throw out the challenge with them? I see Moise Rimbon. I don't think he's around. I know he is. All right. So Sylvia Moise Rimbon. All right, we'll do that. Obviously, Sylvia's gonna kick the ever-loving shit out of him, but whatever, man. They accepted the fight. What would be our light heavyweight potential main event? We got Quentin Jackson, Sean O'Connell. Let's see. There's a Royce Gracie. Jackson, Gracie. There's a lot here. We got Nate Marquardt. I don't know if I have Nate Marquardt. I'm just kind of looking at who else. I'm looking over here at who we got. There's a lot of Gracies that are around right now. We could probably do something about that. Man, there's not a lot for... there's only got the one for Quentin Jackson. I don't even think Nate Marquardt's around, is he? He is not. We're looking at light heavyweight. Nate Marquardt's got 9 days left. All right, so we can sit him for the next fight. That's fine. We've already got some strong fights, I think. I saw some Gracies. I don't think there was a Royce Gracie challenge in here. I don't see it. Wow, Chael Sonnen will just knock the shit out of him. Let's see here. There any fight here that would actually make for a decent one here? Just scraping onto the main show. Chael's ready to fight for the belt. Yeah, but he's like number 13, you know. I'll have to see. I don't think he's ready to fight for the belt because Quentin Jackson's there, and Quentin Jackson's a minus 810. Was there a Chael Sonnen call out at any point? Alistair Overeem. I don't think he was around. No. I would imagine he's still recuperating. 9 days left. All right. Well, you know what? We got some stuff here. Has Chael's record been padded then hugely? I mean, he's faced some decent guys. He lost to Dennis Kang, but I mean, he got Jason Miller, Daniel Gracie, Phil Baroni, Brian Gassaway's pretty okay. He hasn't been fighting cans. Let's see. Carl Ognabene. Anything. I don't see anyone that has did that. Fuck. We're just not clearing any of this out. I see Sean O'Connell's around. Is Jermaine Andre around? Jermaine Andre's around. All right. Oh my God. Good Lord. Let's see here. How about another big heavyweight fight? I see Gary Goodridge, Mark Coleman, Chet Congo, Mirko Krokop, any of these guys. Goodridge has got Powell and Scott Adams. I see Scott Adams, so Gary Goodridge versus Scott Adams. I think I'd be okay with that. Strong main event. So I think that'd probably actually go over the Tim Sylvia fight. Because this would be a main show fight, but not a main event. This might have to go to the prelims. Can I think I can just... Where's it at? Fuck. I know I can move it. There you go. We got any other light heavyweight fights back here? I don't think we need to put a title fight on here. I don't think that would be necessary. I think we can keep Jackson around for something else. Let's see, another middleweight. Once again, the Nick Diaz thing, probably another thing we don't need to worry too much about. Antonio McKee, Pete Spratt. We got anything there? Doesn't seem like it. All right. So I think at this point, we'll just have to look for some other stuff here. Ooh. Unranked Tank Abbott coming back. He's been fighting his way back through this. He's been losing, but he's coming on back. Fighting Mark Coleman. These guys haven't fought in 7 years. I think I'll take that. Main show fight. Tank Abbott. He's not well known enough. $9,000. All right, go ahead, take it. $9,000. Let's go back to the lightweight. That's it. We got James Jones, David Douglas, Fabio Melo. No, I see some Gabe Lemley. I see some Kale Uno. Do you got either one of those guys around? It doesn't look like it. All right. So at this point, I think we could probably just throw some guys in here. Let's see. Mid-level national, low-level national. Could we go down just a little step further? Fabio Melo, Tony Amata. Yeah, I don't need any more like potential main events. I think we're pretty good on that. All right, we just need to throw some light heavyweights around, I think. Put a Royce Gracie fight up there. Find a guy that he could probably have a decent fight with, which is not huge. Robert Villegas. John Lober. Man. Jason DeLucia. Can we at least give him like a halfway decent fight? I mean, Egan Inoue, I guess. Too much of a weight disadvantage? Ugh. The Villegas fight? God damn you. John Lober? Dude, dude, just throw like fucking 15 pounds on your frame. Fight Alex Reed. Are you dude. DeLucia? You already fought him before. 10 years ago. God damn it. I'm going to find somebody. Oh, good Lord, dude. I'm going to find somebody just so he can get his ass knocked out at this point, man. This is ridiculous. Put some fucking muscle on, I guess. Should I just move you down to middleweight? Is that what I should be doing here? Let me go look at Royce Gracie. Let me go look at him. This is ridiculous. You're not willing to fight like anybody. What do you add here? We can move you down to middleweight. It'd be to 175. Best weight's at 190. I don't give a shit. You're gonna go down to 175. Because at this point, you ain't taking any fights at 205. So that's about the best I could do here. Here, we'll throw a middleweight fight in there for you. Royce Gracie. We'll throw in some fight here, like a Brennan Kamaka, Nick Serra. We'll do like a Nick Serra. You eventually run out of ideas. You mean like now? No. All right. Ognabene is a high-level regional. These are two high-level regionals. I don't think we've got that going on, though. When are you going to pride drawing money fights? What do you mean pride drawing money fights? Like a midget versus Giant Silva. Oh, I mean, we kind of already did that shit when Antonio Franco Nogueira was beating heavyweights. All right, we need another light heavyweight fight on here. Justin Martin, Kevin Jackson. We got something there. I don't see anything. So we can just throw something on here, I guess. Maybe I'll have to do a Kevin Jackson thing. Jesus. Yeah, let's see if Kevin Jackson can fight somebody with a half decent record. Yeah. Let me go back up to the high level regional guys. I could be doing a Chael Sonnen fight for that. I know it says prelims, but I'm willing to move it up at this point. Man, I might just call that there. One lightweight fight two lightweight fights. 2 middleweight, 2 light heavyweight, and then 3 heavyweight. All in a nice row. We'll switch that up. We'll put it like right there. Hey, Super Mario, what's up? All right, prelims are great because prelim don't friggin' matter. I could just throw whatever together. At that point, let's see here. Last fought more than 3 months ago. Copy that. Let me see here. World ranking. No, it's not what I'm looking for. Company ranking. I'm kind of trying to see. There's not really a popularity thing here. That's all right. Find some guys who haven't fought in a while, especially if they're ranked. Let's get some ranked guys out there to fight. There you go. Like Salivarian Radic. Throw that in there. Throw another light heavyweight thing in here. I see Alex Reed, Egan Inoue. There you go. All right. Heavyweights. We'll save Crow Cop. Let's find some guys. Let's look at 6 months ago. Let's make sure there's not anybody who hasn't fought in like, oh, there's a lot of people who haven't fought in 6 months. All right, yeah, we're gonna start throwing some dudes on here, I think. I see September, November, October. We can find someone for Dennis Stoynik, right? Maybe not anybody right now. Gabriel Gonzaga is about the closest. Maybe we can find somebody else. Gabriel Gonzaga can fight. There's just like nobody, is there? Dennis Stoynik it is, I guess. You still doing the arena football mod? I haven't really worked on it in quite some time, to be honest with you. Giza Coleman, George Shields, probably not. Nope. You know what? This Ciala Mo Saliga and George Shields. Yeah, just two big fat guys. I'll take it. Let's see. Middleweight doesn't really have anybody. So we can move to lightweight. I think we can do maybe another heavyweight fight then. We'll find another heavyweight fight. Find some guy who hasn't fought in a while. Like these October guys. I see November. There's an October. Let's just knock that out. We'll move to lightweight. Grab some lightweight fights. This is a variety show with many one-off shows. What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Oh, the constant mods and stuff. You've been causing controversy in the Bake Discord? That sounds about right. I can't say I'm super surprised. AI popping off. Oh, no. Oh, Tomohiko Hori. Okay, so he's been injured, I would say then, right? All right, so let's throw a guy in there for Hori to have a good fight with. This was a year ago. I wonder if this was the fight. Let's give him like Ryan Diaz. That's a close fight. Could go either way. Go ahead. Charlie Valencia. There you go. That's a pretty close fight there. Hey, Doc, what's up? I'm guessing you guys are playing. Oh, you guys aren't playing Played Up. At least not yet. Doesn't seem to be any strong fights there. Ikoma Hawkins. Okay, these guys fought like 3 years ago, but I'll put that in there. There you go. All right. I'm going to move this to 3 months, and we'll put in one middleweight fight down here. We got Paul Daly. Jay Heron. There you go. He hasn't fought yet. Let's do it. Let's see here. Move this over. Move that down. Move that here. Now we'll move that there. Move that up. All right. There's a little bit of separation, I think. Yeah, that'll work. You've been writing stories where they usually go, I'm some action hero, I'm married to a Jew, shall kill the members of the Discord in the story. Jesus. Okay, this is starting to sound like you have some fantasies that you're letting out in your writings. Also have children. Okay, this is we're getting into a weird territory here. I think what I'm gonna start doing is I've had the idea of I think we're just gonna keep like week 3, week 4, and just kind of go off and on. So I think Revolution 76 is gonna be Saturday, week 4. That's August, so we're looking at September. Major show, Advanced National, autofill. All right, so I'm starting to get a good idea as to how we're gonna run this. Fedor versus Crow Cop in February. We can come back in September. I could do that. Yeah. What do we got here? Massachusetts, Missouri, Nevada. All right, so we go back to LA for 76. We've got that. And then let's see. RFC Elevation 3. That'll be week 2, September. Probably doesn't need to be big thing there. Throwaway, right? That's the mid-level regional. All right. We'll still give it the advanced national because $21,000 a month is like nothing. We haven't done a show back in Iowa in forever. Let's do it there. Let's do an elevation there. Nope. All right, so we've got September ready to go. So we'll have August. We have August filled out already, and we've got our next fights for September, which we might fill out just a little bit later after Elevation 2. All right. Gotten so frequent. What do you like? Share that with the Discord? It's gotten so frequent they've come up with the name of it, Ramen Sue. Yeah, like a Mary Sue, but for you. Let's see. You write it on the Discord. Okay, yeah. So it's still someone's a big writing fan. And basically calling you and your self-insert character a Mary Sue. Gotcha. Ray Cooper recovers. All right. Everything good to go. At this point, I'm basically just moving and grooving through the days because we're pretty much all set up through the rest of the month. Like I said, I'll probably still get some stuff for Eugene Jackson, minor rib injury. Doesn't look like he was set to fight anybody right now, so that'll be fine. Ton Vanderbilt beat Tetsu Takara. Oh, yeah. This big 6'1" guy from the Netherlands called Shotgun. Yeah, I could see why I decided to grab him. Did we do? Okay. I see. It was week 3. I didn't even realize that it was not week 2. I thought it was week 2. Oops. That's all right. Let's see here. Misaki versus Miller. Mina Kiichiro Yamamiya. Not really worth too much to me. Megalis clashes with Nunes. James Lee. Low level regional. McCullough on the market. Nothing else really here. That's fine. Who are the big fighters in the world and your promotion right now? Well, world rankings, pound for pound male. Wanderlei Silva, who's with what? UFC. Shamrock, who's with Pride. Let's see. Who's my biggest guy? Arlovsky. Arlovsky's with us. Alexei Olenek. Interesting. Jeremy Horn. Carlos Barreto, who used to fight for us, is now Pancrase. Pedro Rizzo, who also used to... Oh, no. Pedro Rizzo didn't. Yuki Kondo. Did he used to fight for us? No, he didn't. Kiyoshi Tamura, Mario Neto. Josh Barnett is ours. Fedor's ours. Dan Henderson. He went to UFC. Chuck Liddell's ours. I think Heath Herring. No, Heath Herring signed away. Jeff Curran is ours. So yeah, it's been interesting. Who are our champs? We got four weight classes. Heavyweight champ Fedor. Light heavyweight champ Rampage. Just won it. They didn't call him a... It was funny because if you actually look here in the credibility, you see Quentin Jackson was an undeserving challenger, yet he beat Liddell for the belt. So undeserving is whatever, he won. Nick Diaz also beat Louis Stucher Jr. after Sean Shirk has been holding it for a while. And Jeff Curran, I think, has had it for a little bit. Yeah, 3 defenses. So, yeah, doing pretty good. Speaking of big-time stars, we got Bob Sapp back. We've put Bob Sapp somewhere. All right, we do have Bob Sapp coming up. Is that this month? Curran versus Gomi? Yes, it is. All right, we got Bob Sapp's next fight. Perfect. Let's see here. All right. I thought it was week 2. It's week 3. Tomohiko Hori recovers. That's fine. Bob Sapp versus Kimbo. I don't think Kimbo's here yet. Kimbo's not here yet for a while. I don't know. I might be about done with this before that. I don't know. I may very well. Oh, Pride took Ton Vanderbilt. All right. He's still an unknown, so we'll let Pride build him up a little bit. He's probably going to be quite good. Who gets gassed and lazy first? Probably Kimbo, honestly. When Bob Sapp gives a shit, he's fine. All right. Elevation to Baroni versus Sinosic. I think with these elevation shows, I don't think I'm going to watch like kind of the whole thing. I'll go through like, I don't know, the top like few matches, or I'll at least skim through some of this because obviously these are like throwaway shows. Mark Hominick facing Eddie Wineland. So if I see something that, looks interesting. A lot of strikes, not much of anything. The one good thing is that especially with this skin, if something big happens, you get a nice red bar right there that lets you know. Unloading punches, not able to do it. That's the end of round 1. All right. Looked like he might have been able to get it in the first round, but not going to happen. And I don't know if Hominick just keeps this going. Oh, couldn't get a takedown. Another takedown. Couldn't make it happen. That's 2. They say Wineland. We got Eddie Wineland unanimous decision. There you go. 3-1. Not much there right now. Mark Hominick did officially get his first loss. So there you go. Praises his team. Sponsors fans. Tough fight. Show of respect. Greg McIntyre versus the Wizard Mark Weir. Let's see what we got going on here. They're saying Mark Weir is the bigger... he's got the advantage here. So I imagine we're going to see him probably win this in 2 rounds. I see a takedown. Weird. Looks like he got the takedown. McIntyre's going to do what he can, but it looks like it doesn't even matter. Weir's just in control of the whole thing. Did he give it? Oh my God, he gave it a 1919. 2017, 2018, either way. Mark Weir praises team sponsors and fans, praises McIntyre. Masanori Suda versus Alex Stiebling. Stiebling coming off of 2 straight wins to Josh Rafferty and Alex Andrade. And Suda coming off of 2 losses to Tony Freakland in UFC and then losing his big return to Jason Mayhem Miller. And we just kind of go in here. Stiebling, the minus 200 favorite. And submission. The Brazilian killer is not the Japanese killer, unfortunately for him. And Suda gets him in an R bar, and that is it. 3 minutes into round 1. So the Brazilian killer, he's got his weakness, and that is little Japanese dudes. Well, I say little, man's 5'11". That's pretty big for a Japanese dude. Thanks everyone connected to his team. His sponsors were supporting him. Pedro Octavio versus Stephen Graham. Oh, we got big boys in the house. Octavio, 3 straight losses thus far. Andre the Chief. Oh my God, that's how long it was. He lost to Andre the Chief Roberts. This is his first fight in 2004. Jesus. And Stephen Graham coming off a loss to Yoshihiro Takayama. Also his first fight in 2004. So we go here. Herb Dean, the referee. Oh boy. Let's see. Big meme and baked about Madam Web. I assume it's about how shit it was. And how it did like half the box office of the world famous bomb of oh Jesus, what was it? Morbius. Octavio takes him down. All right. Bunch of wrestle fucking until the bell, and that's it. They say Octavio. Let's see if he does that again. Doing some strikes, toe-to-toe, some more toe-to-toe. Not much going on. No real significant strikes. Looks like Octavio will probably walk away with this one. They say 2018. Let's see here. All 3 2018. Pedro Octavio finally coming back. His first win in 2 years. Losing to Wesley Correa, Royce Alger, and Andre the Chief Roberts. Finally getting a win under his belt. There's 14 minutes of it is Dakota Johnson's and Sydney Sweeney's melons. I mean, are they? Well, no, because it's a Marvel movie, so they're probably not nude melons. Madam Web is a like it's an official Marvel movie, isn't it? Yeah. So it'd be a Disney movie. .8 on IMDb. God damn. Oh man, I want to look. There's Schizo posting about how it's a goon fantasy. Oh. Rotten Tomatoes tell me they got like a 95. Wow, even the critics are turning on Marvel movies now. 13%. Wow. See, that means the Disney money printing machine must be starting to run dry because they couldn't just buy all the fucking critics talking about how fantastic the Marvel movie was. Oh, it's a Sony Marvel movie? Oh, okay. That's why. It's not a Disney Marvel, it's a Sony Marvel. Yeah. Still. Yeah. Usually Marvel has the sort of money to just, pay them to say nice things. Pedro Octavio wins, by the way. Stephen Bozo Palling lost to Brennan Kamaka last time. Seichi Ikemoto coming off of 2 straight wins. There you go. So Slight favorite going into this. We'll see what happens. Big John McCarthy, the referee. Ikimoto, the size favorite. Oh my God. He's got 7 inches and 15 pounds on him. Well, I think I know how this is probably going to go. Even if he doesn't get knocked out officially. They say Ikimoto. It was a close round. We'll see here. Oh man, they don't seem to have much of anything going on. No big strikes, no big anything. This is one of the things, unfortunate things about MMA, is you got to kind of just deal with stuff like that. 2018, 2017, 2018, Seichi Ikimoto getting the win. Rip Bozo, Stephen Powling walking away with the loss. Thanks to sponsors, fans. There we go. 2 legends of Revolution. The man who made history as being one of the only men to actually get caught drug test. The headhunter, Paul Buentello. He's been here from the beginning. Almost the beginning. Revolution 3. Coming off a win against Royce Alger in his first fight here in 2004, taken against Biggie Eric Pele. Left for UFC for just a little bit, completely shat the bed in UFC. He's come back and turned things around. 2 straight wins. Let's see if he can keep this going against Buentello. Putting on Baked says, Discord says he's been in the theater gooning to it and viewed it 138. Okay, that has to be a lie. First off, fucking edging yourself in a theater. I mean, I guess it's probably pretty empty, but still. Why? Is it Dakota Johnson? I never thought, isn't Dakota Johnson basically just the new age Zooey Deschanel, basically? I mean, if that's what you're into, but that's fine. I get it. I don't know about gooning to anybody. Or gooning in general. Just, get it done. Get it done. Move on with your day. I know. I'm still saying. Eric Pele gets cut. There you go. All right. Little bit of something. Pele tries to take Buentello down. Brawler and a hybrid fighter. Pele looks for a trip takedown. I wonder if I can maneuver this world. I wonder if I can almost create my own modded world in such a way where you end up making this, because the brawler idea just made me think like you just go around as a small time MMA promotion where you're just doing bar fighting. You don't put, like, you gotta do ring or cage. It's just a loose ring. And you just bar fight everywhere. And you build stuff around it. You build a world around it full of non-realistic, non-highly trained fighters. There's no teams. Everyone just fights on their own thing. It'd be great. Judges 2018, Paul Buentello stopping the momentum of Eric Pele, unfortunately. And we go ahead. He wants to face Siala Mao Saliga. Jesus Christ, that was a mouthful. Nate Corey versus Stephan Bonner. Stephan Bonner in his Revolution debut. Excuse me. Nate Corey coming in. He's had 3 fights thus far, coming off of a 2-fight win streak against Wilson Govea and Carl Ognabene. Dead heat between the two. Let's see what we got. Bonner's got 3 inches. Looks a lot heavier. Must have put a bunch of weight on in 24 hours. Let's see what happens. Not human thumbnail. Oh, shit. There you go. Blood visible on Bonner. Already, less than a minute into the fight, is cut open. Not good for Stephan Bonner. Let's see. Bonner bleeding still. Checks the cut. Seems fine. They keep going. That's it. Round one. They say Bonner. All right. Not much going on here. See if we get much of anything changed between these guys. Let's see. Combatants, left hook. Not much. Still, a lot of just trading blows here. Let's see. Bonner bleeding again. Let's see. Will that be enough? We haven't even seen a deciding round yet, for God's sake. Let's see. 1919, 2018, Corey, 1919. There you go. Majority draw. We go to our final round. Finally, our first deciding round of the entire thing. I think we only got like 2 fights left. Oh, no. Yeah. I was going to say, no, it doesn't say like semi-main or anything like that. So I think that cut from Bonner might be too much. Let's see. They say 10-9 Bonner, 29-28 Bonner, 29-28 Corey, 29-28 Bonner. That's a split decision victory for Stefan Bonner in his Revolution debut. He goes to 10-1. Praises the team, his sponsors, and fans. He's delighted to start off his career with a win. João Roque versus Rolly Delgado. It's been a while since I think we've seen either one of these guys. João Roque hasn't fought since November when he won against Danny Batten. Rolly Delgado, we only had the one fight with him where he beat Robbie Olivier. So we'll see what happens between these two right now. Pretty even. Delgado with a slight advantage there. And just move on in 60 seconds. Nothing major right now. No major fights. Let's see. Oh, Rogue tries to take... No. Delgado tries to... All right. Delgado with a takedown. That's going to help him out. As long as he doesn't get hurt too much there. Should be fine. Round 2. They're going to say Delgado. Judges necessary. 2018 Roque. 1919. 2018 Delgado. Oh, my God. We're all around there. Split draw. Holy hell. Get to the final round here. Fighters engaged. Gets that. 1, 2. We got a cut for Delgado. Under a minute left. Roque tries to take Delgado down. That's probably going to do it for João Roque. Got the cut. Got the takedown. That's probably going to do it. 30-27. Delgado. They got it for Delgado. A takedown and a cut was not enough in that third round, man. It looks like he definitely got the better of him, too. Like, he got more jabs out, more ground strikes, but somehow, some way, that actually turned him more towards Delgado, which I'm sure is not going to go over well for João Roque. Praises his team, his sponsors, and fans. He praises Roque for his skill and toughness. What a fight. What an interesting fight, man. Mo Smith, Travis Fulton. I feel like two guys we also haven't seen in quite some time. Mo last fought Remco Pardell in a loss in October. And then Travis Fulton, we haven't seen him. We saw him back in February when he beat Wesley Correa. So he is here, and we'll see what happens. We got a kickboxing versus wrestling. I wonder if Fulton's going to try to take him down. He usually tries to take him down pretty quickly. We'll see what we get here. Exchanging strikes. Not much going on. I mean, when you're facing a kickboxer, I don't know if I would do that. I feel like this is only going to help Mo Smith. Oh, shit. Fulton wobbles and falls. Lands it away. Oh, my God. I think he was saved by the bell. 10-8 for Mo Smith. That means Travis Fulton's going to have to finish the fight in round 2, or this one's over. I think it probably is over at this point. Man would have won if he had an extra 10 seconds of clock. Fulton tries to get a takedown. Not going to make it happen. Mo Smith just has to keep him keep himself there. Yep, Fulton's got a gash above his eye, and that's going to do it. And so we're going to get Mo Smith. I would say unanimous decision. Of course, Mo Smith getting the win. There you go. Name checked his team, sponsors, friends, family, supporters. He wants Mirko Krokop. God damn. Mo Smith is calling out Krokop. All right. This leaves us to our main event. Phil Baroni versus Elvis Sinosic. Let's see. Baroni coming off of 2 losses to Jose Landy Johns and Chael Sonnen. Elvis Sinosic coming off of 2 wins to Jermaine Andre and Alicio Sakara. Should be interesting to see what we get here. All right. Let's see what we got. We'll go ahead and start the time for this. This is the main event. Herb Dean, the referee for the fight. Oh, boy. Let's see. We got boxing, wrestling versus jiu-jitsu, so this could go either way. I might just sim through this because, you know, with how much time this sort of takes. Oh, my God. Sinosic is knocked down. Baroni might be able to get him here. That's it after all of that. Phil Baroni knocks him out 151. And he takes back his losing streak and ends Elvis Sinosic's small winning streak that he had. 4 of 5 is now 4 of 6. This man murdering Sinosic in under 2 minutes. Absolute killer instinct by Phil Baroni. Name checks his sponsors. His fans who came out to support him. Special thanks to his wife. And that is it. High critical rating is good. Commercial rating is good. And I think we're all set. 337 people in Connecticut. It's still $40,000. Holy shit. Popularity unchanged. That sounds about right. That's about what I want anyway. Baroni getting fight of the night, knockout of the night. Suda getting, I think, the only submission of the entire night. So there you go. Give out those awards. Call it a day. 140 grand. Nice little chunk of change just to get some people in there. Jason McDonald. Man, he's a low-level regional guy. I might just let him go. Do I even have him for a fight coming up? No. Because I think it would put him, here if he had a fight coming up with me. I mean, if you want him, Pancrase, go ahead. I need to start cutting some dudes who I'm not using. Like maybe not even cut them, but just at least like not re-sign them if they might not be worth it. All right. July. Yeah. I think we could probably get to. Do we want to try to get some people here in 7 weeks out? Probably. I can't change the date, so I should probably just try to get something here for the next elevation. Let's see what we got. Let's go back to the 6 months. We got Carter Williams. We got a lot of low-level regional guys. We got some mid-level regional guys. We got Royce Alger. I see Kimo Leopoldo. I don't think these are names of guys who are, they're wanting to utilize anyway. Let's see, December, January, November. Let's see, October for Ian Freeman. Okay, Giza Coleman. They haven't fought. You know what? I might do that one. That'll probably be pretty good. Novak and Ian Freeman, maybe? Nah, Ian Freeman and somebody else. Kimo Leopoldo. I think I'll do that. Let's see, Lloyd Marshbanks has never fought. All right, that's fair. Light heavyweight. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do Shogun on this. I mean, unless he's maybe main eventing. If we can find a guy. No, Shogun's just going to run through whoever. We need Ian Salivary anyway. Let's see. Vital, Justin Martin. No, I mean, I think someone's challenged Wes Gasway. Minoru Suzuki. Let me, do we have Suzuki around right now? Doesn't look like it. We'll keep this with the 6-month thing. So it doesn't look like there's any close fight right here between these guys. I might have to move to 3 months, but I'm gonna try to fill the 6-month slots first. Nope. Miki, Tamura. All right, Tamura. Andre, Hirono. Nope. All right, we're gonna move this up to 3 months. See if we can't get something here. I'm sure we can find. There you go. Right off the bat, Polydontis. Let me make sure there wasn't anybody that he challenged. Nope. All right, and Polydontis didn't have anybody either, so. We'll do that. And then who was the... We'll go back up to light heavyweight, I think. We're looking for a West Gasaway fight. Ensign Inoue. I see a February. That's still a little ways out. That's still a little ways. Let's see here. Another light heavyweight. Let's see. I still see February, March. Wilson Govea, February. Let's see. I see January for no. Shogun. Can we get something for Shogun? I think we can get somebody for Shogun, right? Somebody, is there anybody for Shogun to fight that's just not going to die? Rashad Evans? Is that it? Are we just going to get brand new Rashad Evans in there? All right, we're going to just line up Shogun versus Evans. That'll be our main event. These two fairly unproven guys right now. Alger and Coleman will semi-main. There you go. Shogun versus Sugar. He's put in there. Is that Sugar? I'm sorry. Holy shit! I put the hard R in there. Sugar. Shogun versus Sugar. Okay. Let's see. Middleweight fights. Wasn't much going on here. I got a January. What else we got? We got Michael Brightman. He's a March. We got a lot of them. Drew Fickett, Steve Berger. I kind of want to. Let me see here. Steve Berger, Drew Fickett, Sean. Oh, Sean Shirk. We are not putting Drew Fickett against Sean Shirk. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely shitting me? Delson Heleno. Will that just be the guy? Joe Camacho? Joe Camacho. There you go. There you go. Let's see. Another one. Nuri Shakir. Steve Berger. I think we can get ourselves a good Steve Berger fight going on. Delson Heleno. How about that? Pretty close fight there. A Nuri Shakir fight we should probably put in there. Let's see. Keith Wisniewski. They just fought. Shea Mills hasn't fought. He's 1-0. Why not? Wonder if I should just go 9 fights. Maybe we could throw in something else. Throw in like one more fight. I bet you there's some heavyweight fights to be had. I bet you we can find some heavyweights. Yeah, Tom Erickson, Wesley Correa. Steve Lee, Ruben Villarreal. Ruben Villarreal hasn't fought for us yet. So we could probably find somebody for him. How about that? Trying to see. We got Rasmus Ivanov. Lee Hasdell. Lee Hasdell. Why not? There you go. Camacho and Fickett should go up a little ways. Gasaway and Inoue should go up there as well. Berger and Heleno. I'm just going to put some guys who are at least like fairly known. Sorry, Freeman. You're going to have to come down here. There you go. All right, so we've got that set up, and I can wait at least until next month to get the actual big show set up. So I won't worry about that. I'm never going to get over this man's picture. Daniel Gracie got an injury. He's out. I don't know if there's a guy to put up against that. Let me see here. Rich Franklin, Brian Gasaway, Crosley Gracie. Crosley Gracie would probably be the guy. He could do it. We'll do it. Crosley Gracie will take it. All right. We're good. We're good. We're good. Pancrase, it's on. Everyone clean. Yep, there's that pride. Quentin Jackson quits his team. Great timing on that after he had just won the freaking belt. Yep, that's a great time to leave. Mayhem talks Pele. I'm sorry. Oh, Jose Landy Johns. I thought Eric Pele for a second. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. All right. Hugo Duarte joins Pancrase. Jason McDonald left. That's fine. All right. Curran versus Gomi press conference. We got a title on the line tonight. Jeff Curran against Takanori Gomi. Let's go. This has been a hotly anticipated fight for Gomi since he went through the face of the revolution. The 25-year-old facing off against Jeff Curran. He is the number 2 ranked lightweight. These two have never fought each other. They are pretty much dead even. Jeff Curran, a slight favorite. But there you go. Both guys weighing in 155. It'll be the fourth defense of the lightweight title for Jeff Curran. I am excited to see what happens. We got a bunch of prelims to skim through as well. So let's go here. Daisuke Nakamura, Danny Batten. Nakamura getting his win. Losing to Narufumi Yamamoto. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. I understand. 4-1 for Nakamura. Slight speed bump and facing, one of the greatest lightweights in the world today. Not a problem. There you go. Praise this team of sponsors and fans. Jonathan Goulet, Dwayne Ludwig. Ludwig gets the win. And that'll give him a small win streak, winning 3 of his last 4. Goulet, on the other hand, is on a losing streak after also losing to Jake Shields. So that's going to be 4 of his last 5 losses, only beating Drew Fickett about a year ago. So not looking great for Jonathan Goulet. Name checked as team sponsors, friends, family, supporters. Eugene Jackson versus Daiju Takase. Eugene Jackson getting the win submission victory there. Breaking the losing streak, the 3-fight losing streak that he's had, and that's his first win in 2004 and his first win in a year and a half when he beat Alessio Sakara back in January of last year. Daiju Takase is going to continue his losing streak, unfortunately, and that's going to send him on a bit of a longer losing streak. Could be another 6 months or so before we see him back in the ring to fight as well. Name checks his sponsors and fans. He would like to face Jose Landy Johns. Man, these guys really get big for their britches, don't they? Brada Ray Cooper versus Taki Iwata. Brada Ray Cooper getting the win, goes up to 9-7, 5-4 officially, and he's been turning it around ever since Elevation became a thing, and he didn't do so hot when he first came back from his UFC stint, but he's starting to turn things around. We'll see. I mean, the man tends to lose against actual competition. Taki Iwata, for as good as he is mostly a loser. 5-12 now officially, so not the best. We'll go ahead. Sponsors, family, friends, supporters. Blasi, Ricardo Almeida, Murillo Bustamante. Bustamante getting the win here. I think that's okay. No, he did fight already. That's his first official win there, snapping the losing streak that he had starting at Pancrase. And his first win in nearly 2 years. His last win came in Pancrase in October of 2002. So there you go. And might be time for him to just hang up the gloves. Maybe just call it here and just be like, nope, we're done. Ricardo Almeida continuing the losing streak that he had in Pancrase. He'll be hitting the 2-year mark since his last win as well now. And so we move on here. Thanks all of his friends, or thanks all of his sponsors and his friends, family, supporters. Gives a show of respect. Aaron Riley, who I feel like had a worse record than that, but Mitsuhisa Tsunabe losing. I know he was a guy who was supposed to be pretty good. Yeah, 3-5. Okay, so yeah, he still has kind of a losing record with us, and but he's going to be successful and keep that practical 50-50 booking going on here, as Tsunabe is going to also sort of have his 50-50 booking from the last 2 years going on, as he'll drop to 3-6. So not quite 50-50, but he's been getting some wins, but balancing it out with more losses. Alex Andrade, Ian Pellerin. Andrade getting the win here, snapping the 4-fight losing streak he had in Pride from after he left. That's his first win in over 2 years. Once again, seems to be a lot more successful with us than just about anywhere else. He also couldn't buy a fight to win in UFC. Went 0-5, Jesus. And so maybe he should just stick with us. He seems to actually have a winning record. Pellerin, on the other hand, that's going to be 6 of his last 7, as he goes to 2-6 officially after this. A lot of people who are successful in other companies aren't successful in Rev FC. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a shit booker in MMA. Who knows? Paulo Michelaju. I don't know. Popek Monster getting the win. That's a 4-fight win streak. Who was he facing? Steve Lee, Paul Buentella, Brad Kohler. Okay, so he's been just kind of fighting the old guard of cans. Tommy Sauer is at least a halfway decent one, but he was still a plus 510 coming into this, so it happened pretty much as one would expect it to happen. Thanks all the sponsors back at him, friends, family, supporters. Matt Lee at Dr. Kit Cope. Matt Lee getting the win here, and has a good win streak going here, and a win streak he hasn't seen in a couple of years. Kit Cope, who I think was starting to turn things around, is right back in the losing ways here, as once again, not too great. Hasn't won in nearly a year and a half, but we'll see what happens. Neither guy having a team either. Jesus. All right. Thanks to sponsors, his family, friends, supporters. Gives a show of respect to his opponent. All right. Still in the prelims. Grizzly, Remco Pardoel. Grizzly versus TK Tsuyoshi Kosaka. Grizzly getting the win here. Getting past his Rico Rodriguez loss. So that'll be 3 of his last 4 wins here. TK, unfortunately. Kosaka going to start a bit of a losing streak once again, much like he had in Pancrase. I think his time has probably passed him, right? 34 years old. I think he's going down pretty fast, unfortunately. Pardol praises team, sponsors, and fans. Main show. Oh my God, we're starting it off hot. The Heartbreak Kid, Nathaniel Baroni. And he's taking on Jonathan Ivey. I'm going to start the timer on this one. Certain enhancements to slide. Can we do that? I mean, we already do the bare minimum of drug testing. We literally only do it just to have a tiny amount of what do they call it? Tiny amount of like stability and all that. Oh my God, it's already over. It's already over. Just as soon as I was about to be like, all right, let's see where these guys are at. Baroni has lost. 3-fight losing streak now for the Heartbreak Kid. Jonathan Ivey, of all people, has now started his own. A man who lost to Dirty Bob Schreiber and Brad Kohler has beaten the Heartbreak Kid in 3 minutes. I'm sorry, under 2 minutes. And that is it. Good night. Thanks to sponsors and his friend, family, supporters. We're going on. Jesus. 5'9" versus 6'3", by the way. Baroni had like 6 inches on him. Ivy had the weight, but still. Norifumi Yamamoto. Okay, so this is the... Okay, I'm sorry. There was I was looking at the wrong guy as far as... Norifumi Yamamoto. He will be number one very soon, I believe. He's the one who won. Yeah, he's the one who won Face of the Revolution. Yeah, he won it. I was thinking of the wrong guy. Gomi. Takanori Gomi is quite good too. I'm mixing up my Japanese guys. Minus 1200 plus 950. I won't even waste your guys' time with this. Yamamoto's probably just going to eat Ashley Grimshaw alive and start working his way towards it. Yeah, Grimshaw tried to trip him. Doesn't seem like it. Give that round to Kid, but only a 10-9. We'll see here. This guy, oh my God. Great high left head kick, then a high knee, and that's probably it. Yep, that's another big strike. That's going to be it. 103 into round 2. Yamamoto just, like I said, annihilating Grimshaw. I don't know why this challenge was thrown down like he was going to be able to do this, but unfortunately, 2004 not looking great for Grimshaw as Yamamoto continues steamrolling through people. Thanks, everyone, to his team and his sponsors. Got a lot of respect. Renato Sobral, Jose Landy Johns. This one actually is going to be at least fairly, let me see here. Sobral is much bigger. We'll see what happens here. Ignoring the gloves, I think I can actually do this. All right. Let's see here. Renato Sobral, by the way, coming off a loss to Quentin Rampage Jackson. So he did pretty good the first time around when he was here back in 2000. We've had a few years since then. He came back as a top-level guy in UFC. And let me see here. Mid-level regional. So not super top, but either way. Jose Landy Johns has been back and forth pretty much 50-50 for his whole time since he's come back, since he's been signed over from UFC. Lost against Vitor Belfort, but, the guys that he's lost to, Vitor Belfort, Nate Marquardt, Antonio Rogero Nogueira. So guys that... are no pushovers by any means. So let's see here. Landy Johns does, I think, have a little bit more in him when it comes to fighting top level guys over Sobral. So we'll see what happens. Talking a lot. I need to still keep working on some of my mod stuff that I was looking at. It didn't even hit me that with the Madden database stuff that I was looking at when it came to like the PS2 and GameCube Madden games, that you could probably do the same thing, because Arena Football also tends to work that way as well when it comes to their rosters and stuff. Kind of the same database editor kind of works for all of it. And it also would work for NCAA football. And it's interesting to think that, you could change like bowl games and conferences and all that different jazz. I might have to start looking into that. I don't know what I would do exactly as far as mods related to that. Especially with what college football might be coming out with this summer. But I don't have the utmost, I'm not the utmost hype just because EA is EA. Ronaldo Sobral, by the way, getting the win off of this, an average fight, but nonetheless, taking the W. Thanks to sponsors. So it was a tough fight. Show respect. Kale Uno versus Seth Takun once again. Mari Yamasaki, the referee. Minus 750, plus 590. Takun already. Takun can't stop the takedown. And we're already on the ground. And Uno's going to judo throw. Oh, no, he tried. He tried to judo throw him. Gets him, judo throws him this time. So, yeah, he is just going ham on Seth Takun here. 10-9 for Uno. Once again, another takedown. More ground fighting. Can't get the knee bar. Don't think it's going to matter. Tries it again. Can't get it to happen. Doesn't matter. Brings him back up. Probably one last throw. Nope. No last throws, but that's probably 2018 Uno here. 2018 Kale Uno having his way with Seth Takun. He's going to avenge his losses to Takanori Gomi and Jeff Curran. So good for him there. Speaking of, we'll see Curran and Gomi later on tonight. Seth Takun hitting a loss there. That's going to be 4 losses out of his last 5 fights. Call it a day there. Name check to everyone at the factory. His sponsors, friends, family, supporters. He wants to fight Takanori Gomi. He wants to run back that fight. Great contest. We'll see. This could be a potential lightweight title fight. We'll see what happens there. Laverne Clark Jr. Saunders. Minus 500 plus 390. I mean, unless something happens, I'm assuming Laverne Clark is just going to Saunders. Big strike. Couldn't get the knee. I think that last one could have finished it within round number 1, but it wasn't happening. Laverne Clark. There it is. There's the next one. There's another one. That's going to be it. Laverne Clark. 39 seconds into round 2. Don't need to sit around too long for that. Avenging his loss. And moving back up into the win column, Junior Saunders. He was on a nice little 3-fight win streak there. Beat some guys. Delson Heleno, Nick Serra, Jake Shields. Things were looking up. And then Laverne Clark just punched that back down. And there you go. Leaving it there. Connected. Thanks everyone on his team and his sponsors. He has a lot of respect for Saunders and his toughness. Rodney Glunder, Jean-Francois Lenogue. You can start the timer on that one as we look at Glunder right now. Coming off of 2 losses. Not much going on. Jean-Francois Lenogue also got 2 losses. We'll see what's going on. I just heard a truck outside. I know I got a thing from the waterworks about how they were shutting off the water temporarily. So I had to make sure I was like pretty well good to go because they were going to have it off till like 5 in the morning. And yeah, it is 10 p.m. now. So I just want to look real quick. Yep, I heard the trucks. I do hear the trucks vaguely. Oh my God, just in time to watch Jean-Francois Lenogue get his head punched in. Yeah, thankfully, the trucks are 2 houses down. because they got the nice big yellow lights to make sure that people know that they're there. I wonder if they'll be there all the way till 5. I imagine these are like night crews that specifically work at night. So that might just be an all-day thing. Who knows? Praises his team at the Vegas Combat Club as sponsors and fans. Praises Lenogue. There you go. Here we go. We are heading towards the main event. The Beast is back. And he's facing Brandon Lee Hinkle. Mario Yamasaki, the referee. This should be a good fight because we're paying Bob Sapp give a shit money. And he's been doing well for himself. Beat Roman Zensov in his debut. Now he faces Brandon Lee Hinkle. He's a minus 630 going into this. Hinkle coming off of 2 losses to Tim Sylvia and Tom Erickson. Get the fuck out of here. So I imagine, starting off slow. Okay, conserving Bob Sapp. Already, we're 2.5 minutes into the fight. He's already got to start conserving energy. He's already... Sapp is cut. Oh, no. His gas tank is being challenged 4 minutes into the fight. Oh, no. Can you imagine? Massive right hook. Hinkle collapses and he's done. Holy shit. Just... God, massive counterattack, massive right hook to the jaw. He just bear paws Brandon Lee Hinkle, and he is out. 4:22 in round 1. Bob the Beast Sapp with the win, and he continues on. It is still Sapp time in Revolution FC. God damn. Name checks everyone. Tough fight. Show of respect. Tough fight. Less than a round. Really had his gas tank challenge there, but he made it. Semi-main. Carlos Newton versus Matt Serra. Newton, coming off a win against Delson Heleno, was trying to get himself back in the title contention. He's been one of those guys who's been real close to title contention, even at a title fight. Couldn't beat Sean Shirk. Couldn't beat Nick Diaz, the eventual middleweight champion. So Matt Serra here, he is at a decent advantage against Serra, coming off a loss to Antonio McKee. So we'll see here. Carlos Newton, one of those guys that has not won a title, and I'm surprised that he has not done it yet. He just hasn't quite put it all together. Newton getting the takedown. All right. That should work for him a little bit. You say Newton. We'll see. Newton immediately... Much like we see from Alexandre Nogueira. Let's see. Still taking him down. He's just going to work him. He's just going to work him for most of this. Yeah, I mean, as long as he's still... Okay, lack of progress. There you go. Is he going to try to take him down again? Let's see here. These are both jiu-jitsu guys. So we'll see if maybe Serra's going to try something. But it looks like Newton's just simply a better jiu-jitsu guy. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything, and Newton's just going to coast to the end here and should probably get the 2018. They say 10-9 Serra. I could imagine there being a split decision for... Oh, nope, they're going to do a unanimous draw. We're going to go one more. Newton immediately going to take him down. 4 takedowns on 4 attempts, and he has turned on the Jets. Here we go. He's trying to finish it here, but Serra looks like he's just doing a lot of blocking. Let's see. Smothering him, not much happening. Is he going to try another one? He tried, angled, but he didn't make it happen. Final 60 seconds. Couldn't take him down. Oh no, the clock might be running out. No, he's going to get the takedown though. Let's see. That's going to be close. They say Newton. We'll see what happens here. 29-28, Carlos Newton, unanimous decision victory. He moves ever so closer to the middleweight championship. Thanks everyone at his team and his sponsors. He wants to face Luis Dutra Jr., arguably the next contender for the middleweight title. I could see the Newton Dutra Jr. fight being the thing that decides the next contender. Jeff Curran versus Takanori Gomi. Very close between them. Curran on a huge win streak. Obviously, this will be his 4th defense. Beat Seth DeCoon. Ran through Jens Pulver, KJ Noons, and Kale Uno to keep to where he's at. And, of course, this ain't even his first time as champion when he beat Fabio Melo. But that was, of course, a couple years ago. Right now, he is running through people at 20-7. Takanori Gomi, though, is doing quite well for himself as well. Lost to David Douglas in UFC, but since coming back to Revolution, he's always been fairly successful in Revolution once he started putting it all together. And I can obviously see him being the next contender. Not even contender. The next lightweight champion. Jesus, I forgot. This is a lightweight title fight. Mario Yamasaki, the referee. Someone could die here. Jiu-jitsu versus wrestling boxing. So I think if they stay up, this could favor Gomi. I can imagine this possibly going to the ground quickly. We'll see. Yeah, he's trying to grapple. There's a clinch. Okay. That's what I was thinking. We're probably going to get some grappling. Going to get possibly some takedowns. We'll see. This could go either way. We do have at least 4 rounds here. Possibly. I mean, unless something finishes, we'll have at least 4 rounds. Failing to land. Not a whole lot going on here between these two. Punch from Gomi. That's going to be it. They say Gomi possibly. It's a very close round. Could go either way. I'm waiting for someone to start like firing away, getting that one big shot. We haven't seen any real separation between these guys right now. Oh, there you go. Gomi cutting open Curran. They could do it there. Let's see. Gonna keep it going. Wide open to the counter. They still got some counters going on. It seems like Gomi's mostly doing counters right now. That seems to be the thing that is helping Gomi out here, and I think he might have round number 2 with this. Let's see. Curran's not really doing too much here. He's allowing a lot of counter hits from Takanori Gomi. They're saying 10-9 for Gomi. Round number 3. All right, right hand, right jab. Can't connect. All right, they're starting to turn this around. Oh, maybe. No. Gomi seems to be faster than Curran here going into this. I wonder if this is going to affect him once we get past this to the potential championship rounds. I'm wondering if he's mostly getting through this. Gomi might be losing his gas here. Looking really tired. There you go. He might be about out of gas as we get to championship rounds. Curran putting him down. That could go either way. It looked like Curran was biding his time. Gomi might be out of it, though. We'll see. He's just got to survive here. I think he could. Let's see. Curran's still bleeding. I think Gomi's been doing quite good. Curran seems to be saving up, but he's going to have to start taking the advantage here now. Gomi's been cut now. Okay. Neither cut is a fight ender. These guys bleeding, but not too much. Gomi looks shattered. That trip could do it. Oh, man, if we have to get to a 5th round. Rear naked choke, baby. Ooh, this might be it. No. And that's going to end round 4. They say Gomi up 39-37. I could see this being 38-38 right now. If it goes to a 5th round, this could go for Jeff Curran. 39-37, 39-37, 39-36. That's got to be for Takanori Gomi. Curran not doing enough in the first couple rounds to change it up in 3 and 4. And that's going to get the win for Takanori Gomi. Jeff Curran's reign as lightweight champion is over. And the new, hashtag and new, or whatever it was in MySpace. I don't know. Put Takanori Gomi in your top 8 friends. I even forget. Put a video of him being decided as the victor on your page. Takanori Gomi is the new RFC lightweight champion. Good show from him there. Thanks everyone to his team, helping him prepare, his sponsors. Holds the lightweight title aloft, celebrates being the new champion. He warns he intends to have a very long reign. Critical rating was fantastic. High critical rating. Great attendance here in Boston. Nearly $1 million gate. Commercial rating was fantastic. Exactly the sort of thing. Way bigger than the sort of thing that we needed. Rogan and Quadros doing a fantastic job here. God damn. I'm glad I put a cap because we're going to be bigger than we should be if I didn't. Good Lord. All right. Bob Sapp getting knocked out of the night. All right. Yamamoto just eating Ashley Grimshaw's, getting fight of the night. Jonathan Ivey getting the submission. You know what? Considering we're almost certainly... Hang on. I'm just trying to... Man. I had my slipper off. I'm just trying to put my little slipper back on. I'm going to give 5,000. I'm just going to change that. Drop in the bucket for how much we probably made here. Probably made 2 mil. 2.4 mil. Bob Sapp costs a fortune, but everyone else was pretty cheap in comparison. And we still made 2.4 mil. Bob Sapp is worth every dollar. Oh, man. All right. Gomi wins title. There you go. Eugene Jackson recovered. Mitsuhisa Tsunabe. I imagine I could just give him a pretty standard contract and he's going to take it because I don't know if anyone else is going to take him. 9.3 million. Probably going to be 8.5, but when I hit tomorrow here. Killing Ron Fields. Yeah, the red panties. What a show. What a show. Heavy duty. Takanori Gomi tops the rankings in the lightweight rankings. Of course, taking the number 1 spot from Jeff Curran. I think we've done all that. Let's see here. Yeah, so your heavyweight rankings. Let's see what's super heavyweight. Yeah, Ken Shamrock, Andre Arlovsky. Yeah, this looks about right. So, yeah, your lightweight rankings, Gomi taking over Curran. David Douglas, Kale Uno, Vincent Latoll. Is he still with us? Yes, he is. BJ Penn, KJ Nunes. We got a lot of the top dudes, man. We got most of the top dudes. It's almost sad seeing Alexandra Franco Nogueira all the way down here now because he really was like the heart and soul of our promotion for so long, and now he's starting to get passed up. I think this is what real life was like for him. Fabricio Verdum beat Gabriel Lane. Okay. As I would assume. All right. And it looks like that is it. Anybody, let's see. Katsuhiro Kusayanagi ends his career. 14-20-1. You won't sign Verdum? I'm waiting. There are some guy. It's one of those things where like I could sign him, but also I'm going to focus on the guys that I have. And you know what? Maybe he'll sign to like UFC or Pancrase or Pride and they'll build them up and then I'll steal them because they did that shit to me. So, I mean, let's see. I mean, your free agency rankings. I mean, he'll move himself up there. He'll definitely move himself up there. Masahiro Ishii. Oh no, I didn't ever get him. But yeah, I'll let them do some is he not? Ooh. I didn't know he was a free agent. Yep. It's Don Fry. I have to get, listen, Verdum is one thing. I have to get Don Fry. It's Don Fry. If he retires with me, that's great. It's Don Fry. I have to get him. Oh, Harold B.J. Brotman. Are just all the Hawaiian, is that going to be one of those things where every Hawaiian fighter is either going to be Eric Pele or B.J. Penn? Wesley Kingman. Tama, Iowa. Oh my God. Just like the Chief. Oh my God. I'm gonna shortlist them. Yeah, getting another Andre the Chief Roberts from the same place. Oh, I might have to. Trailer Park Miss Martial Arts, of course. Gabe Rudiger. This looks like a legit guy. Yeah. Rancho Cucamonga, California. Let's see. Billy Miles. I don't remember Billy Miles. He looks like an early UFC guy, though. Megumi Fuji. I feel like she's been in Ryzen. Is she one of the older ladies that they've used in Ryzen? I bet you they have. She sounds like that. Let's see. Megumi. Fuji. What do we got? Sherdog. Tapology? What does Tapology look like? Does that give me a good idea of stuff? Okay. 2013. Okay, so she seemed to be done before Ryzen was a thing. She was in Bellator. She was in like early Bellator. That makes sense. Yeah, was this 30-year-old her or 40-year-old her? Can never tell. Bodog fight, Smack Girl. Oh, so she's probably going to get signed by Smack Girl. I could see it. Hey, speaking of, I wonder, because she was part of Pancrase. I'm pretty sure I've looked before to see if she's in here. She has to be. Yeah. When you coming in? 2010. Oh, we're still like 6 years out from Rin Nakai. I can't wait to run Rin Nakai versus oh Jesus Christ. What's her name? Yeah. The women are not here yet. The women are not quite here yet. Why can't I remember the oh my God. Gina Carano, that's what I was thinking of. I literally went into Google and I was like, MMA woman, Disney. And Gina Carano popped up. I was like, that should be enough to give me exactly who I need to remember her name. Yeah. Rin Nakai versus Gina Carano. By the way, I love the fact that I went to DDG to type that in. I just put MMA woman and I was like, Disney. Yep, that immediately. Gina Carano. All right. So yeah, there we go. I still got 6 years until Rin Nakai shows up. And then our women's division will be top tier. Okay. I think that is about it. I don't know what we might do some plate up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the plate up situation looks like. Let me find out. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to call this good at the very least. And then I'll go invade their thing here just to see what the plate up situation looks like. So if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. I appreciate you continuing to watch. If you're here on stream, I may or may not be done. I'm not 100% certain, but we'll see. But thank you, and I'll see you next time.